me, and I am going to put my makeup on, and I'm reaching for something. Sorry about that while I talk to you. Didn't mean to get so close in a, personal thing. So, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and this camera fits just nicely here. Hopefully it'll go right. Anyways, I was watching this show about, or not show, but a video yesterday about, self-acceptance and, people asking questions and being different and so on and so forth. And, it's funny because I can totally relate to this. I mean, really, it's a no-brainer for me because if it wasn't for YouTube, I really don't think that I would be as outgoing as I am, as well I'm trying to be. Although, I think I talked about that on the Stevie video. But my attitude is, if people can't stand to be around me because of the way I look, or, just the whole, well, you're different thing, then I don't need to be their friend. I mean, that's kind of plain and simple. And I'm very grateful for the people that I do hang out with, because that tells me that they're compassionate, loving people. I mean, it really does, most of the time. Some people can be fake. And I'm putting a little color here on the, right like that, just to give my eyes a little bit more depth. So I just, kind of think that people really buy too much in physical appearance and physical abilities. And I'm not just saying that because of my situation, but I think it's true because, and I notice a lot of people are getting sick of it too. This whole size thing, whether you're skinny or fat or whatever, people are really, they shouldn't be focusing on it like that. And if you remember rightly, back in like medieval times, a larger woman was considered beautiful, right? And, it's really, I used to remind myself of that when I was kind of heavy. So, for my size, I was heavy. And I was made fun of, and it bothered me. I mean, I didn't go out and starve or anything, but it really bothered me that, people actually have the nerve to call me an egg and so on and so forth. There it is. To wipe off my hands, because I use my fingers, and that's the best way to do it. Okay. Now I actually have to think about this. Okay. Shoot. Okay. I'm just messing up everywhere. So, no, I really do. I think that people just put too much emphasis on this whole appearance thing. And, when, people are trying to get over their insecurities over things, and sometimes you never do get over certain insecurities. And I'm very secure as far as my weight goes, but my height goes, oh, no, no, no. And, certain things I'd like to change about myself would be, really good, but that would take a lot of money and possibly a body transplant. Anyways, but it is just kind of sad when you see your friends and they're struggling with the, the fact, and it is depressing. And, people say, oh, you have nothing to be depressed about. And it's like, dude, really, this is what I wake up to every day. Of course, you're going to have a little bit of a issue with your appearance. And another thing I've noticed is, like, people, like, say, with my disability, they tend to really focus on having OI rather than being a person. And I find that really disturbing, that people put their disability in front of them, and, in front of who they really are. And, that, again, it's just a sign of, like, insecurities and stuff like that. And when I talk about being different. I try to make it like, not so bad, and because it's really not. I mean, it's really not so bad. It hurts. It sucks. But you know what? I'm not dying. I don't have a terminal disease, thank God. And if I did, I don't know. I think that's one of those things that you can sit there and, say, oh, well, I'd do this or that. But I think when you're confronted with the life and death thing, I don't think anybody can say how they would definitely act. I mean, for all I know, I could be dancing on the ceiling, going, yeah, I get to go home. But at the same time, it's like, well, I'm going to leave this earth. I'm going to leave, a lot of family, and worry about how they're going to deal with it. And that's kind of disheartening. So I don't know how I would deal with it. More than likely, I'd probably be upset. Because, like I said, I enjoy life. But I know the afterlife is going to be so much cooler. Trust me, I think so. I sort of kind of been there, so I just remember it's very, 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 very peaceful. And I enjoyed it. Just a little bit I saw, but it was kind of kind of like weird, but still, it was not like most people, because I think I was just in the state of in between, and didn't quite get there. Because God knows me, and He knows that I would be like, oh no, 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 I'm not going, and then He'd have to just shove me back in, right? That's what I think. So, it's rather than, I guess, put up the fight, I was, they just didn't let me go all the way. Um, how's that looking so far? Good. I really hope this is taping or videoing. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. And actually, I don't have any, like, cover up junk or anything like that on, so I really don't like wearing that stuff. I really don't. And look, I got my own bad girl lash. Or bad gal, sorry. Bad gal lash. It's amazing. Remember last year, or no, year before last, I had mine stolen. And it was a brand new tube. And it was stolen. And it was really upsetting because I really like this stuff. And that's another thing, is people think that, just because a woman wears makeup, that she's insecure and yada, yada, yada. But to be quite honest with you, I don't see it that way. I think of it as an art. And when I see somebody that's got, not a lot of makeup, but enough makeup that where you can notice, and it's done, well, and things like that, it's like, wow, that person, like, knows what she's doing. Or he, depending. Uh, so, this is what I do before I go and do my vlogs.